Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blanks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Good, everybody.
Back to talk Claim to Fame, guys. Season 3, Episode 4, The Rat Pact. Make sure you like and subscribe here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all at the reality, guys. Keep an eye out, working on some new things too, some new looks and some little changes for us. But this show, Claim to Fame, Season 3, we have been I'd say a little bit medium warm this season. One of our classic favorite shows. The first two seasons are in our top tier. I will say, Brian, off the top, I think this was my favorite episode of the season. There was some gameplay that I appreciated, also some hate watching parts, which again, to me, doesn't always lead to a bad episode. If I got some emotion, right, it's there. But I want to get your thoughts, and then we will go right into the guessing and the atom of it all.
Yeah, I mean Adam's a tough watch. Don't love the entitlement. I'm glad Danny called him out. Big fan of Danny this week. I'm gonna probably I guess I'll segue into the end point here. It's like I think the reason the episode was good is we finally saw a correct answer. Whether questionable how we got there, but it's good to see somebody actually get one right, and we're not gonna have like just miss after miss after miss.
As Brian alluded, Adam was the obvious guesser this week. He was doing a lot of, I would say,
Complaining, bitching.
all of the above. I would even
Okay.
say jockeying for position to be kind, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, I was laughing because I don't think in the last 3 episodes too much they haven't shown him being mega annoying. I'd like to go back on my rewatch at the end of the season and kind of see if I missed that. But they made sure to emphasize that from several cast members early on in this episode that he's super annoying.
Yeah.
I knew he was the guesser, right? We didn't have to get to the challenge. I didn't know if he was gone or not, but they were setting him up to be kind of the main character of the episode, right?
Mhm.
And Adam ended up being the guesser. Adam went around, and you mentioned Danny, and I thought this was a great interaction. Adam was basically going around begging for help, looking for any kind of intel because he knew he would be the guesser. Danny doing what I think any normal gameplay would do is, hey, I gave you a couple of parts of some clues I know, man, but I ain't giving you all of it. I'm doing you a little bit of a kindness because I know you're not going to pick me and you don't know who I am, so I'm safe. But what do you want me to do? He literally said, what do you want me to give you your book? And Adam's like, I thought you're a man of your word. I was like,
Yeah.
when would that ever come into play in a game like this?
No, it's and I think Naomi said it too. It's like you're not giving me anything. It'd be different if like maybe Naomi or Danny was lifting a lot of heavy load, but he still threw like some points into the ring, and he's not even doing that. So I
And
understand where they're coming from, even if they do have an alliance. It gets frustrating after this point, and I think the reason we didn't see it probably is because Miguel was like kind of the focus of the first 3 episodes.
and in that same interaction, and you mentioned Naomi, Naomi was the person who Adam chose as the guesser. Naomi has been in a position of power as far as knowledge and her gameplay. She's done pretty well. Unfortunately, she made a very bad gameplay gaffe here. Obviously, we knew HUD knew that Naomi knew who HUD was. She had figured him out via clues and figured everything out. She knew. Her problem was she was very vocal and boisterous about it, even to the fact of saying to Adam's face while HUD was in the room, you told me you wanted me to go for HUD. Why would I go for HUD? I already have HUD in my pocket. I know his identity. Now, if I'm HUD and you're sitting there and you're like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, if I'm this guy, I'm like, how is he going to take this? And
Right.
thank God, and again, thankfully, due to good editing in Claim to Fame, we come to find out that after that conversation, HUD went immediately to Adam and said, "Listen, if you don't know who Naomi is, this is who I think." The Rat Pack, the Rat Pact was HUD and Naomi. The Rat Pack being the young teen stars in the 1980s. We were dead on with this, Brian. Molly Ringwald, the cousin of Naomi. Naomi was apparently raised by Molly's parents, probably after Molly was out of the house and in Hollywood. I'll say this, Brian. I thought Molly Ringwald 100% phoned in that message, Brian. She did not seem very enthused to be part of this. She must have had to get a check to do this.
I agree. So it's funny because like the way the ones have gone before is like it's all heartwarming and tell us about your story, and it's just kind of like you didn't get that vibe. But I mean, they can't all be winners, I guess, with the outcome of the emotions.
I've
That's
seen Molly Ringwald and other things like post her career. Things didn't go well for her post Rat Pack stuff, really. She's not someone who embraces the fame very much. So again, I'm very curious how much of a quick check they had to cut for Molly to show up, or maybe she was having a bad day. I would think that if you were raised by the same parents, that you would maybe smile on the
yeah,
call, but she didn't. She also didn't even have a Zoom light or a ring light on. Like she literally was like somebody on a conference call at work doing like a
yeah,
9 o'clock
squeeze it
call.
in. I want to squeeze this into another person. I thought Shane kind of, I think, stock is up. Like him having Naomi's clue from Gracie Lou before she got eliminated. I
Yeah.
thought was kind of big. So he's definitely a dark horse.
Did I miss? Did they show a wine clue this episode?
Yeah,
I
it
how
was
did I?
Mackenzie's. I took a picture of it. I'll put it up
Okay.
here.
Okay, so Brian, we should go over the wine clue. Shane being the winner of the challenge. Again, the interrogation challenge. I think that's a classic good one. He
Mhm.
decided to go for Mackenzie's clue. So we will pop it up on the screen. I am just seeing it now. I actually missed it in my watch. So 6 foot, 1, 2, 3, 6'6", a musician with a hat. So probably 6'6",
Country music.
country music singer who stood, and that's a
Stood or
good
raised.
one. There's a trophy in his hand. Who
Winner who won something. I think this house is this foreclosure or something?
for closure ice for ice house. It's a good one. This is one, honestly, though. Again, that you would sit on for enough time. Comment if you know. I'm sure literally if we went on a group right now, they already have it deciphered. Is that
Yeah,
a
for sure.
gorilla?
Yeah, I didn't notice he was holding a trophy before, but it's definitely something who won. The house is kind of it's got. I just thought of foreclosure, like
For clo-
yeah, because it's like it's is it circled because it's missing a word or
ice cube house cube for ice for. Damn, that's a good one. We'll figure
yeah,
it out.
yeah,
Probably like
but
some award we don't know about or something. It's like probably like the
right.
whatever. Anyway, good episode, good clue. Still would want to feel a little bit more connected to these cast members. I
Yeah,
would again. I wish no double being down to 6 now. That just seems so fast to me, man. Like way too fast.
yeah, that double elimination was a mistake. It's
Double
a big
elimination
mistake.
mistake, and I think next season add one more player. Make it like an even dozen. An even dozen, and no double elimination until past 6 people. It should be maybe when they're at 8 to 6 kind of thing. I'd be like, whoa, right? But at least we went down and lost 4 people. I don't know. It's
Yeah,
just my
I
thought.
feel you.
If you have your thoughts, guys, let us know about the clue. Let us know about anything, any of your theories. If you want a little bit more claim to fame coverage early next week, you should check out the Strat Chat podcast. Kyle, Gina, like who did I
John.
say? Kyle, Gina, John. They do great work for claim to fame. They also are covering Big Brother, all of the evictions, all of the theories. They are covering the live feeds. If you follow them on Twitter at Strat Chat, you get all your Big Brother coverage. So a little supplement here to the reality guys. But until our next review, for myself, Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.